Hi everyone, I'm Whitney and this is Come Home for Comfort. Welcome back to my channel. I just realized I probably should have gone into my office and gotten out my Minnie Mouse ears and worn them for this video. I'm so sorry that I forgot about that. That would have been a really cute little prop. Oh well. Today's video is called How to Afford a Disney Vacation. Today's video is not called How to Save Money on Disney Vacations because going to Disney World is expensive and that's just all there is to it. It is not a cheap vacation. I think it's worth it. I think everyone should go to Disney World at least once in their life, especially in their adult life, because Disney World is, or Disneyland, whichever you prefer, is really great. I have been to Disney World just once. As an adult, we went several years ago, Paul and I, and we have some videos about that. I have a whole playlist of my Disney videos. We had a really great time, but it was expensive, and that's just how Disney, or really any all-inclusive vacation, it's expensive. But I think if you can manage it, I would encourage everyone to try it at least once because it's really great. So I have two ways that we afforded a Disney vacation, and this will be different for anybody. Everybody has a different level of what they can afford, a different level of income, what kind of expenses you have, how many people in your family. That makes a huge difference. But for us, here are two things we did that helped us to afford a Disney vacation. Number one, we chose a Disney vacation package that included dining and we stayed on Disney property. To me, this is the best way to go with Disney World. They really craft their vacations so that doing the dining plan and staying on Disney property benefits you the most because they want you to be there. They want you to be able to get the whole experience. So I really encourage you to do that. If you can go during a time when they offer free dining, that makes it even better because it's a huge savings. But really the dining plan is so great because you know ahead of time exactly what your vacation is going to cost. When you go to Disney World and you're not on the dining plan, you pay for everything that you eat individually, each meal, just like at a restaurant. And you know, theme park dining is expensive. It really is. And so I think for me as a frugal person, if I were at Disney World looking at the menu, each time we went to a restaurant, I would immediately look for the cheapest thing on the menu and feel guilty the whole time I was eating because it was so expensive. So when you do the dining plan, you pay for it up front. And so it's already paid for. And then based on your dining plan, of course, I'm not an expert and there are exceptions, but for the most part, when you sit down at the restaurant, you can order whatever you want off the menu and it's not gonna cost you any more than what you've already paid. It's already paid for, you just pick what you want off the menu and it's really, really fun. Now, the only thing about that is your tip is not included in your Disney dining plan package. So you do have to pay for that out of pocket, but I'll talk about that in just a minute. So keep that in mind though. And then also when you stay on Disney property, if you drive and park there, I believe now you have to pay to park even at the resort each day. However, once you're there, you can travel for free on the Disney transportation system. So the buses, the trains, all that is free and it's so easy because you just get in line for the bus wherever you want to go. You get on the bus and you just sit down and they tell you when you're at your destination and you just get off. It's so easy. So if you fly to Disney World, then all you have to do is take the free shuttle from the airport to Disney World and then your travel around the parks is totally free. It's really great. Number two, we traveled with our cash in our hand and our budget in our mind. We traveled to Disney World and we kind of planned ahead on how much cash we wanted to spend on souvenirs, as well as knowing that we had to pay for our dining gratuity at the meal. So every night when we would come back from our meal, my husband would look at the cash that we had, and it helps to have the cash because you can see it disappearing. If you're using your debit card or your credit card, you're not really seeing how much money you're spending, but when you have cash, you can just watch it slowly disappear throughout your vacation, and it kind of helps you to see how much you should spend each day. I did a Disney haul of all the souvenirs that I bought. You can watch that video and you can see that we did not suffer. We got some really great stuff, but we just planned ahead. We saved actually for our souvenirs. My husband just keeps a jar in his office, and when he comes home at the end of the day, he puts all of his change into any loose change we have goes in that jar. And so we let that just pile up, and that's not going to pay for your vacation. It won't, unless you're really hitting the jackpot on the change. But it did help us pay for our souvenirs and the gratuity, because that is the only thing that you can't really plan for ahead of time if you're doing a Disney vacation package, is the souvenirs and the gratuity. But if you have that cash that you can spend on whatever you want, that's really helpful. So travel with your cash in your hand and your budget in your mind. If you're planning your very first Disney World or Disneyland vacation, I would highly encourage you to seek out a Disney travel agent. They're not paid by Disney World, and their services are free of charge, but they can really help you find the best promotions, save the most money on your vacation, and get the most bang for your buck. So this video is not sponsored or affiliated with any Disney vacation or travel agency or anything, but I will tell you the person that I used. Her name is Amy, and it's from Polka Dots and Wishes Travel. She's really great. She's very sweet and flexible and very, very knowledgeable about Disney World. So I will link her website down below. I'm not affiliated with her, but that's the only one that I know of. So I will link her down below if you want to check her out. Let her know that I sent you. So if you have tips on how to afford Disney World, leave them down below. I would love to learn from you because we would love to go to Disney World again sometime. Hopefully in the next couple of years. We always have that in our hearts, another Disney trip. So leave me your best tips down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.